This year seems to be the year of the ninja, with all the ninja games coming out. And honestly, I think it was a long time coming because ninja games haven't been a thing for a long time. I'm referring mostly to action-focused ninja games, of course, but also like stealth-based in general, like Tenchu. There's been some kind of hiatus when it comes to ninja games for whatever reasons. I guess they weren't cool anymore. But I mean, me being a late 80s kid, they were, back when I was a kid, they were pretty popular. And that's where I grew to like them. Not just that, but also because of all the movies, cartoons. The ninjas were everywhere in the late 80s, early 90s. They were kind of a cultural phenomenon that kind of got lost as time moved on. And in the early 2000s, thanks to the Ninja Gaiden reboot, the passion, the interest sort of came back. Thanks to that, and also to the Shinobi, how do you want to call it, reboot on PS2. And after that, the subsequent games, mostly Ninja Gaiden, because Shinobi kind of fell off after that, were received pretty well. Ninja Gaiden 2, despite being on Xbox 360, despite being unfinished, was received pretty well. But after that, with the huge flop that Ninja Gaiden 3 was, everything kind of fell off in this sense. There was the Yaiba, which was at the time was received pretty badly. Even though I haven't played it yet, I have yet to play it. I have it in my Steam library, but I haven't touched it yet. We'll see this year if I manage to play it. But yeah, after that, also due to the fact that action games kind of fell off the map after a while during those years, so the 2010s, that's when action games kind of fell off. And yeah, ninja games pretty much stopped being a thing for a lot of people. The interest just wasn't there. So they had gone into a huge hiatus, but now seems like the wait is finally over, because this year we're getting 1, 2, 3, and 4 ninja games, because we're getting two Ninja Gaiden games, new ones, like a remaster with Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. But also we're getting another Shinobi this year. Which, I mean, if I had to give you my opinion on these two series, I have to say, in my experience, if we're talking 2D games, Shinobi has always been the superior series when it comes to 2D games. When it comes to 3D games, Ninja Gaiden clearly takes the cake. Even though I haven't played the Shinobi game on PS2, but I mean, it's definitely, from what I've seen, it's definitely not as deep as Ninja Gaiden Black, for example. So, now, discussing a little bit the Ninja game from Sega, so Shinobi, the new Shinobi. It's made by the same people from Lizard Cube, I think. So the same people who made Streets of Rage 4. From the footage I've seen, the game seems interesting enough. It does reference quite a bit Shinobi 3, at least, on Genesis. And that seems to be the game it's most based off. So it's seems to be like a very action-oriented platformer, similar to what Shinobi 3 was on Mega Drive. Now, I can't really say much in this sense because I'm happy that they're making a Shinobi game. But I've seen some things I dislike, like the health bar on enemies, or the art style also I don't like. It's the same art style as Streets of Rage 4, but I don't think it fits a Shinobi game, honestly. But we'll see. But when it comes to gameplay, I don't know. Like it's very hard to screw up a 2D game in this sense in the year 2025. So I think it will be at least on par with Shinobi 3, from what I can guess. I mean, if I have to say personally, my favorite Shinobi game, 2D Shinobi game, is Revenge of Shinobi. So I prefer the slower paced like games when it comes to Shinobi. But Shinobi 3 was also very fun. So if we're getting another of that one, yeah, I'm not gonna complain. But I'm definitely gonna be curious what the game is gonna be like when it comes out. So if I can manage to get it on launch, I will probably touch it. But definitely happy that we're getting another Shinobi game. Now, when it comes to like the other Ninja games, I have discussed briefly in another video. But I've said what I think about Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound seems to be like same thing in the same vein of the new Shinobi. So a very action-oriented 2D platformer. Now we got also Ninja Gaiden 4, which seems to be... I mean, so far you can't really say much. I doubt they're gonna screw them both. Like, I doubt they're gonna screw the game up, both Team Ninja and Platinum. I think we're gonna get at least a competent action game from them. So, like, at least a 7, an 8. Hopefully more an 8. But from what I've seen from the videos, at least when it comes to Ryu, his animations are pretty much the same as Ninja Gaiden 3, so I don't know, in that sense. Like, it feels like the series has been stuck for a long time in limbo, ever since Itagaki and part of the old Team Ninja left. Seems like the series hasn't been really able to progress much. Because if you think about it, before we had Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2, which was like a big, you wanna say improvement, but it definitely played very differently from Ninja Gaiden 1 and Black. But after Ninja Gaiden 2, I don't know, it seems like they really didn't know what they were trying to do or wanted to do, because, I mean, Ninja Gaiden 3 was a huge flop, so... Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge is definitely better, but I haven't played it, so I really can't tell you if it is better or how much it is better than Ninja Gaiden 2 Vanilla. I do plan to play it before 4 releases, so we'll see about that. But it seems like Ninja Gaiden as a series has been neglected, not really given the treatment it deserves. So hopefully with 4, the series is able to get the recognition it needs, it deserves, and is able to move a little bit forward. Now, when it comes to Ninja game, there's still one series that's missing, in my opinion. And we're talking about Metal Gear Rising. Yes, it's a ninja game. It's an action ninja game. Raiden is a ninja. And yeah, that's the only series we needed back. Other than those two when it comes to ninja action games. Hopefully with Konami getting back into the game, maybe we're able to get a sequel to that. Even though I don't know how it's gonna be. when it comes to the writing, because the writing was done mostly by the Koji Pro guys, by Etsu Tamari, and he's not at Konami anymore. So I don't know who's gonna create the story, write the story, because a big reason as to why Revengeance felt still like a proper Metal Gear was due to the fact that the writing was very similar to the classic Metal Gears. But with with Kojima gone and the other Koji Pro guys gone, I don't know how that's gonna play. The gameplay, I don't think it's gonna be a problem, because Metal Gear Rising, even though it was a very fun game, it was still pretty basic when it comes to mechanics. So I don't doubt Platinum will be able to render justice to an eventual sequel if they get to make one. It's more like the writing that worries me in this sense. So we'll see. Hopefully Konami green lights this one, because this is the only like action game we're really missing so far that still hasn't come back yet. And hopefully also they remaster the original from other consoles, because even though I have the PC version, so I don't really need the remaster, it would be good to have more people get like trying the game for cheap. Maybe they're able to fix the camera in an eventual remaster, who knows. But when it comes to an eventual Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2, I think there's a decent possibility that the game may be greenlit. But we'll see. Hopefully it happens, and they are able to make the gameplay a little bit more deep compared to the first one, while also fixing the issues it had. So like the camera first and foremost. Then I would say the sub weapons, make them the secondary weapons, make them a little bit more fleshed out, because in the first one where they were very basic and a bit underwhelming in some cases, but despite that they were still able to be deep enough that they resulted fun. Especially the pincer blades, those were definitely my favorite weapon, even though they pretty much had just like 3 moves. So yeah, very basic but fun to use. And of course make it a little bit less janky, because the first one is a bit janky in a lot of instances. And of course make it like a proper full-length game, so no limits of budgets, cut corners, recycling and so on, like the first one was. Because like I said, as much as I love Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I would say these ones I just mentioned were the most egregious cases of its flaws. So hopefully they listen. As for the rest, let me know your thoughts. What are your favorite ninja games? And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye guys.